at the big box with a no-foot head grab and a judo Zenbudo. Alright, Michael Mina's coming out with that pink pogo stick. Grabbing all over that stick. Huge grab combo by him. Jones out here on that chrome pogo. Big old 1 foot. 2-1, nothing. Taking all the limbs off the pogo there. Wings back out here. 360 bars in 1 foot. Airwalk.
360, then put it up.
And an inward whip.
Alright,
Michael Mina's out here again. A crazy arms, crazy legs, and a crazy opening. Alright, Toad's coming out. Big old no-handed peg grab. And a Frenchie clicking those heels. Quinn's jumping off the big box. Under the leg bar, spin passing the pogo stick through his legs with a half twist. Big old airwalk peg grab, one of the biggest I've seen him do. Michael Mina's back out here. No foot peg grab, inward whip, no foot peg grab, and an airwalk. Alright, it looks like Tone's got one big trick to finish off the warm-up. Do you guys want to see it? Alright, bouncing in, keep it going for Tone. And a big old cut with this round. Alright, athletes, are you feeling ready? You feeling warmed up? Audience, are you ready?
Yeah!
Alright, I'm going to kick it off with some introductions so we're not strangers anymore. So this guy with the pink pogo stick over here on my left, you may recognize him from such shows like the Queen Latifah Show, the Neil Patrick Harris Show, breaking world records on the Today Show, hailing all the way from Colorado. His name is Michael Mina. Next to me with that ocean blue pogo stick, he's the youngest rider on our team at a whopping 13 years old.
What? 13?
You may recognize him from such shows like Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I'm just kidding. Hailing all the way from Corvallis, Oregon, his name is Glenn Nyman. Over there with that chrome pogo stick, you may recognize him from such shows like America's Got Talent. He holds the world record for most bounces on a pogo stick in under 1 minute, sitting at 267. Also coming from Colorado, his name is Tone Stubbs. And me, myself, I'll be the guy annoying you all show on this microphone. My name is Harry White, and I'm coming from just an hour and a half from here in Aurelia. Alright, without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and make sure these guys start bouncing. Each one of these riders has a different style, and they're going to showcase it right here for you with the 6-inch solos. First things first, they're going to sync up here. Now, I can promise you, synchronized pogo is a lot cooler than synchronized swimming. Head grab, 1 foot, and a no-foot head grab. It looks like Flynn's staying out here. Flynn's known for his high jumps on the pogo stick, so keep an eye out on him. Under the leg bar spin, all sorts of rounds through his legs. 360 no-foot, inward whip no-foot, judo 1 foot. Alright, bouncing in, looking at this big box. Let's hear from Flynn, ladies and gentlemen. Yes and down. Getting a lot of height here.
6 days on.
Under leg bar spin. Airwalk peg grab. A wraparound. Bring that pogo stick all the way around his body. Looks like he's calling out Tone Stubbs here. Bouncing in sync. Big old no-hander. A no-footer. And a nothing. These guys don't need the pogo stick to fly. Tone staying out here for his solo run. A veteran in the sport. Doing all sorts of grabs there. Under leg partially grab. Little 1-footer saying what's up to the crowd. Looking at the small box. Up on. Judo peg grab down. Judo in there one. Judo to 1 foot. Grabbing all over those pads. Looking at the big box here with the peg stop. Up on top. Swinging the pogo around like it's nothing. A big old airwalk peg grab, one of the biggest in the sport.
Why doesn't he sit?
360 bar spin, airwalk, no foot peg grab. That's 3 tricks in 1 air. And then with that stick flip, bring that pogo stick all the way around, back under his feet. Sync it up with Mina with the can, airwalk, peg grab, stepping it up trick by trick. That's progression right there.
Imagine if you went nothing.
A giant Superman from Michael Mina! Under that bar spin. Little can salute in the crowd there. Up on top of this small box, bouncing down with a 1 foot airwalk there. Looking at the big box, let's keep it going for Michael Mina! It looks like he's got 1 big trick to finish off this solo. Let's hear it for him. Keep it going. Bouncing in. With a 360 backflip dismount! That was insane.
Oh my god.
Alright, now comes the part of the show you guys have all been wondering. How high can these guys go on these pogo sticks? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to bring out the high jump setup here. And we're going to set it up all the way up at about 5 feet. It's about the size of your neighborhood kid. We used to use our neighborhood kids, but it kind of ended badly. So we got this guy. So, I'm thinking we're going to kick it off with the young buck, Flynn Nyman, in that ocean blue pogo stick. So let's keep it going for Flynn Nyman. Bouncing in, looking at this 5 foot bar. Clearing it like it's nothing.
He could do a
Alright, here comes Stone in that chrome pogo. Bouncing in. Up and over.
No hand.
Michael Mina's coming through with that pink stick. All the way up with the judo peg grab.
That's a cheese. No, it's
Now,
short
guys,
like that, but we used it
You didn't
straight.
seem that impressed. This guy didn't even clap. So you want to see the bar go even higher? Alright, Michael, help me out
They're
here.
gonna fail.
We're going to raise the bar all the way up to 8 feet in the air.
That's not 8
As you can tell, I'm 8 feet tall and so is this bar. I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. That's about 6 feet tall. The size of the average human being that is just a bit taller than the average human being. That was for me. So, we're going to kick it off with Flynn here in that ocean blue pogo stick. Keep it going for Flynn. That's it in. Up and over with a 1 foot. Really solid there. Alright, Tone's coming in. Fun fact, Tone used to be afraid of this bar, but then he got over it! Alright, Michael Mina's coming out with that pink pogo stick, supporting breast cancer. Let's hear it for Miss Mina! Up and over! Just barely giving that bar a haircut there. Alright, guys. Do you want to see us bring the bar all the way to the top? No, I think they want it lower, guys. I think it's time for limbo. Alright, seriously, guys, if you want us to bring the bar all the way to the top, you need to get crazy. You need to get wild. You need to throw a baby up into the air. Please stop some ladies and gentlemen. That sounds pretty promising.
I have to throw you in the air.
We're going to raise it all the way to 7 feet here. A little bit higher than we practiced, but I have faith in these guys.
Someone's gonna
But,
fall.
ladies and gentlemen,
No.
when you're jumping this high in the air, there's a few things you have to take into consideration. At that high of an altitude, there's a thinner level of oxygen, making it harder for these athletes to breathe and maneuver their bodies and pogo sticks up over this bar.
No.
You also might have noticed there's an air show going on. These guys have to look out for low-flying planes and birds. There's a seagull. Flynn's actually definitely afraid of birds. Fun fact. But I have faith in him, and I feel like you guys do. So let's keep it going for Flynn Nyman. Get loud. All right, bouncing in on that ocean blue. Getting the height he needs.
Here we go.
Up and over 7 whole feet.
He's 13.
Not to be mistaken with
How did
7
he do
half
that?
feet. All right, Tone's coming out. I can almost see my reflection in that shiny pogo. Bouncing in. Up and over. Ooh, that was close. All right, let's see if we can get all three athletes over this bar.
He almost hit it the last one.
All right, Michael Mina says he wants to one up.
That's why he grabbed the bottom.
He's calling Flynn out. There's people watching Flynn. All right, he's putting Flynn underneath the bar. He's that confident in himself that he's going to clear this bar and Flynn. And if he doesn't,
I'm going to die.
Flynn may die. So, he needs all your energy, all your applause, and all your noise to make it up over this bar. All right, Michael Mina had a little gliss in his eye. It looks like he's going to do something crazy. A giant triple over top of Flynn and the 7-foot high jump bar. That was crazy. High five. All right, guys, if you're having a good time, say yeah.
Yeah!
If you're having a great time, say oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
All right, that's what I like to hear. For this next part of the show, I'm thinking a little bit of a competition. Each one of these riders has a different style, and they're going to showcase it here. I'm thinking a battle to the death. I'm just kidding. But what's actually going to happen is there's going to be 3 rounds, and by your applause, your noise, you're going to eliminate each one of these riders until we have one champion. So for the first round of competition, I'm thinking